We have some few minutes before we call it a day here on Politics Today, and very quickly we'll go back to Abuja, where Chido Onuma joins us. He's a former staff of the EFCC, a journalist and also a playwright. Very quickly here now, we would love you to tell us some of these things that we've heard about Mr. Magu. Was there at any time he was suspended because of some untoward activities in the discharge of his duty, specifically finding some files within his home, which led to him being asked to go back to the police, and he was summarily, I think, suspended for that particular act. Was there anything of such?
No, I can tell you categorically that Magu was arrested, detained for weeks, and eventually released because there was no substance to the case. The case was discharged. He was promoted. Today is serving senior police officer, I suppose, a deputy commissioner of police, if I'm not wrong. So if he has that record and history, we can't be talking about allegations and what happened and what didn't happen.
So, in closing, what will be your talk to the people on this matter, if we can do this in about 40 seconds?
Simply to say, in closing, Suleiman, is that it's a shame that the Nigerian Senate allowed itself to be used. There are people, whether you want to call them a cabal or whatever, by any other name they want to go by, who don't want Magu there, who want for one reason or the other, and they found a willing tool in the Nigerian Senate. And as a friend of mine noted in a piece he did just yesterday, if Magu was really corrupt, the Nigerian Senate that we know would have simply chorused, take a bow, and leave.
Chido Onuma, many thanks for speaking with us on Politics Today. And Ikeji, your closing moment with us on this matter.
Yes, I think the Senate is being blackmailed. That a person is bad yesterday is not enough reason to use blackmail against the person's constitutional rights and rules. And I think it is debasing the argument. It is important that the point should be made that Magu has not been confirmed by the Senate. All arguments as to the reasons why he wasn't, to me, is neither here nor there. In the same arguments were also proffered when the judges were raided, judges' homes were raided. The same arguments were proffered also when the judges raised issues with regards to some members of the executive. These are, in my view, blackmailing allegations. It is sad. Very, very, very sad. And I would like to say that as it is today, I have heard people say that Magu should continue in office in acting capacity. That is a complete erosion, a complete rape on Nigerian constitutional democracy. Because as it is today, Magu is functus officio. His functions as acting chairman
I think we have to go.
Ended.
Thank you very much, Ikechukwu Ikeji. That's it on the program today. But before we go, we'll leave you with some of these pressing issues. The state governors who received the bailout last week have promised to pay their civil servants and pensioners next week, because Christmas is even around the corner. So those in that category are Plateau, they got 10 billion, Benue 12.7 billion, Delta about 14 billion, and even Bayelsa, they got a bit, Enugu, Kwara, Ekiti, Edo, Kogi, they are also expecting. Our take here on Politics Today is that the federal government seem to be leaving a more serious issue behind. How long will they continue to bail state governments out, so who's bailing the 774 local government council? And one last one, there's also something that has crept into our polity, and that's the triple M or the MMM in our polity. The CBN did warn, the federal government also warned, but why can't Nigerians that have data to browse online, do a Google search and read about what MMM did to others? It's a bleak Christmas for some. We hear the cost of data is still very much affordable in Nigeria, isn't it? or people don't know how to use Google to search for information. We'll stay on these. These are some of the issues we'll look at in the course of the week and politics today. Many thanks for being such nice company. I'm Sulaiman. Bye for now.